All right. Hi. All right. Okay. Why can't you hear when a pterodactyl goes to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. So, growing up and in writing this speech, I realized I'm not funny. I'm witty. There's a difference. Being witty is the ability to make others laugh by playing off of what they say or the situation. Whereas being funny, like my father, is the ability to make others laugh, whether it was at a party or even in writing. But growing up, I thought I was just weird. I didn't understand why certain things would come to my head or when was the appropriate time to say them. So I looked up to my dad to help control what came out of my mouth. I lost my voice. Sorry, what came out of my mouth. But growing up, it was just even harder. Until my dad introduced me to his hero, Mr. Robin Williams. Now, if that name doesn't sound familiar, he also went by Genie from the Lamp, Mrs. Doubtfire, DJ Erdogan, Mork from Ork, and many more. In the months that I was following Robin's death, when so many people found themselves asking how a person like Robin can go to the point that he did, I instead found myself wondering how it was that one man, a person like Robin, was so universally gifted in making others laugh, despite the fact that he himself was going through incredible strife. How was it that one man was able to bring so much joy to others? Today I hope to answer this question by looking at the mechanics of smiling and the benefits of doing so, exploring the societal impacts of a lack of laughter, and explaining how we can share the gift of a smile. It's difficult to put into words how deeply your smile can impact others, but I believe the musical cast of Annie puts it perfectly with the lyrics, so who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Even in the simple act of singing, what would be happening in my cortex of my brain is actually sending my neurological signals to my brainstem, and that's about it. Well, to go into more depth, the cortex in my brain is actually producing an emotion of happiness and making the zygomatic muscles in my mouth smile. My brainstem, on the other hand, is giving me that lighthearted feeling. According to the Huffington Post, the brain also releases a hormone called endorphins. And as we learned from Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. But back to my point, by releasing these hormones, we can reduce stress, lower our heart rates, and improve our overall mood, encourage trust. As silly as that last one sounds, the Journal of Economic Psychology conducted a study where 120 people were asked to look at 2 photos. Only one of the 2 subjects in the photos was smiling. It was a one-trust exercise. Its results? More were to trust the ones smiling than those who weren't, and were more cooperative with the tasks at hand. It seems the same concept can work when you're in the hallway or in the workspace. If someone smiles at you, you kind of take it as a hello, so you smile back. In 2012, Amazing Kids magazine conducted a series of mini-studies to teach kids about how the brain is affected when you are in certain moods. One study shows that in a situation, 50% of people will smile back, improving their overall health if you smile at them, thus starting a ripple effect. But why should you care about complete strangers? In all honesty, you don't have to care about any of this, but you should. We can't see the effects of or experiences that people are facing every day. For example, at my school, there is a young boy with autism who's being bullied. He didn't know how to defend himself, let alone how to speak up. We couldn't recognize the struggle he was facing. As humans, we are so easily distracted with our own lives, we can't see what's going on in the environment around us. For instance, just like the boy at my school, it's difficult for one person to understand the effects of a situation on another unless they are directly involved in the situation or interact every day. We get so caught up in our own lives that we can't recognize the lack of smiles around us. In a way, it's as if we're knowingly accepting sadness, and that's a problem. In Mitch Albom's book, Tuesdays with Morrie, there is a story about a little wave who is, as Morrie says, bobbing along the ocean, having a grand old time, until he notices the other wave in front of him crashing against the shore. My God, this is terrible! The wave says, look, what's going to happen to me? Then along comes another wave. Why do you look so sad? You don't understand. All of us, waves, are going to be nothing. Isn't that terrible? No, you don't understand. You're not a wave. You're a part of the ocean. Like waves, humans were never meant to work alone. It's our responsibility to take care of others. In the end, that's our lasting impact. We are not individual waves. Together we make an ocean. And when we do stop and pay attention to those around us, we can make an impact. Take Sean O'Brien, for example. This year, a couple of kids posted a picture on Facebook and Twitter of an overweight man, O'Brien, dancing with the caption that said, "Spotted the specimen trying to dance. He stopped as soon as he saw us recording." But something different happened here. After an uproar on the internet over the picture, a group of women in California posted a letter onto Facebook and started the search to find #DancingMan. The letter went viral. Not only were they able to find him, but they were able to contact him so they could throw him a party in LA and they could all dance together. Now, you don't have to start a nationwide internet campaign. It's in the simple acts such as listening, going to grab some fast food, or giving a friend a night out that we're able to cause those smiles. Help others fight their personal battles, or even help someone smile through something like stress. Now, when it comes to stress, I'm a master. My mom likes to say I have stress management issues, whatever that means. But at the end of the day, she has a point. Take, for example, when I was in high school, I didn't get the lead in Peter Pan. Instead, I got cast as the dog. But a huge setback in my Broadway career plan. I'm still a little traumatized from the whole experience, but a tradition my friends and I have is that when we can tell one of us is stressed about something, such as a swim meet or a soccer game, one of us didn't get the lead in the musical like we should have, we show up to each other's house with a movie. No questions asked. At this time was no different. We watched The Fault in Our Stars, and even though it was the most cliche teen movie I had ever seen, it's a reminder that my friends love me regardless of my starring roles, and it made a difference in my world. See how easy that was? The takeaway is never underestimated a random act of kindness. We can look at foundations like the Pay It Forward movement. The founder, Catherine Reinhardt, encourages people to help those in need in their own community through acts of kindness. Through their website, you can help take their pledge and even donate money to those who are helping people all around the world. These acts of kindness are that we need and that we should be aiming for. Try making goals for yourself, like compliment 2 people today, and mean it. Pay for someone's order behind yours in the drive-thru line, or tip your waiter a little more than you usually would, and leave a little note on the receipt thanking them for the positive difference they've made in your day. Imagine how these things would impact you on an especially trying day. A couple of Julys ago, ABC News posted an article telling the story of a single mother, Colleen Gaylor, who shared her life experiences with a customer one night during her shift at a bar where she works as a waitress. When it came time to pay the check, he gave him his platinum card and said, "Give yourself a $10,000 tip. Life is too short to be feeling blue." Colleen took the money graciously and intends to use it to help raise her 2 children, Dylan and Daniel. Imagine the smile it put on her face when she received that gift to help her be the mother she wanted to be for her children. No matter where you are in the world, no matter your situation, no matter if the act is big or small, passing on a smile can do more than we ever expected. After all, each wave impacts the movement of the ocean. August 11th, 2014. That was the day my childhood hero, Robin Williams, died. In the end, Robin taught us that treatment for any difficult situation isn't just medicine or therapy or even exercise. One of the biggest ways we can impact those going through personal battles is in the smile we wear on our face, by passing on the laughter. Take Robin, for example. He made us laugh because he never wanted someone to face what he went through. On an episode of Inside the Actor's Studio, Robin was asked during an interview, "If heaven is real, what do you want God to say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?" Robin responded with, "There is a concert. You have a front row seat. Mozart, Elvis, and an artist of your choice will be performing. But most importantly, I want to know that there is laughter. So go text a loved one that you're thinking of them. Donate to a good cause, or if you're superstitious like me, start leaving pennies head side up. Make others smile." And if I learned anything from Robin, it's that if we really want to see a change in the world, we need to be that positive influence we want to see. Thank you.